John knew hardship. He knew the gnawing ache of an empty stomach, the sting of winter wind through threadbare clothes, the soul-crushing weight of unpaid bills piled high on a rickety table. He was a creature of the shadows, scraping by in the forgotten corners of a city that gleamed with the wealth of others. Days blurred into a monotonous struggle for survival. Factory shifts that stretched late into the night, the stale taste of cheap noodles, the ever-present fear of eviction. John was trapped, a fly caught in the web of poverty, his spirit slowly being crushed. One evening, amidst the despair, something shifted. A surge of energy coursed through John, leaving a trail of goosebumps in its wake. He dismissed it as fatigue, a trick of his weary mind, but the sensations persisted, growing stronger, whispering of a power within him he never knew existed. It began subtly. A whispered desire for a warm meal materialized on his doorstep, delivered anonymously. A chance encounter with a lottery ticket resulted in an unexpected windfall. At first, John attributed these events to luck, a cosmic joke at his expense, but as the occurrences grew more improbable, denial morphed into a terrifying realization. His thoughts, his very desires, were shaping reality. He focused his will, picturing a new coat to replace his tattered one, and within hours he found it discarded, seemingly brand new in a nearby alley. The power was intoxicating. John reveled in his newfound ability, using it to alleviate the immediate pressures of his life. He conjured money for food and rent, replaced his worn-out furniture with luxurious replacements. For a brief, shining moment, John tasted the life he had always craved. John's world expanded. No longer confined by the limitations of his poverty, he indulged in experiences beyond his wildest dreams. Exotic vacations materialized with a thought, lavish parties filled with fleeting friends fueled by his endless wealth. He became a phantom, a whisper of a man existing solely for his own pleasure. But the thrill of instant gratification began to fade, replaced by a hollow emptiness. The people he surrounded himself with were drawn to the spectacle, not the man. The world, so easily manipulated, lost its luster. John had scaled the mountain of his desires only to find a desolate wasteland at the peak. The whispers started subtly, a creeping doubt in the back of John's mind. If he could conjure wealth, why not power? Why not reshape the world in his image? He could punish those who had wronged him, elevate those he deemed worthy. The potential was limitless, intoxicating. The line between good and evil blurred. Small acts of manipulation escalated into displays of dominance. John reveled in the fear and awe he inspired. The intoxicating feeling of control. He had become the very thing he despised, a puppet master pulling the strings of others' lives.